Hello, friends. Wow, it's been a long time since I've been on a live here. Um, and I've had a lot of people asking me where I've been, why I haven't been posting, why I haven't been sharing, why I haven't been doing stories. And I feel like, quite honestly, I just haven't had the capacity um, to be able um, to share all that's been going on over the last 5 weeks or so. So I'm coming live to give you a little update and really to come to my community of people that have been a part of my life and my world for many, many years. And in being a part of my life and my world for so many years, you know a lot of the people that have been in the community and people that have been on my team. And so I'm wanting to come to you today to share with you that our one of our dearest um, people in our world, um, Robin Harned, who so many of you know and love, transitioned her body on Wednesday on 7/29. Um, Many of you know that she has been in a journey of walking breast cancer and the um, and all that comes with that for almost 9 years. And on Wednesday, she became free. And so I have shared on social a little bit about her journey, but I wanted to come on live and be able to share these words. And I hope that they bring you a sense of peace. I hope that they help you to recognize that love never ends. As much as we think it does not end. Certainly, Robin's love will not end. And she has a beautiful family and legacy that will continue. And so I'm going to share with you what I've actually posted. I'm just going to read it. Um, and I hope it feeds your soul and it fills your heart. And if you were someone that knew and loved Robin, that it brings you a sense of connection and a sense of peace. I'm sitting down to write this with tears in my eyes and my heart, both breaking open and full of light at the same time. On 7/29, our dear friend Robin Hart had left this earth to go home with the angels. Robin came into my world in 2003 as a student at Glendale Community College. She had signed up to take one of my angel courses and my You Can Heal Your Life course. And within a couple of years of her becoming a student and a client, she not only became a member of my team, but one of my dearest friends. The journey that we walked and the laughter that we shared have made sharing this one of absolute tears and sadness, and also, even more so, gratitude and appreciation for all of the experiences we shared. Robin was also my assistant. She was the greeter with a hug, whether you wanted one or not, at every class, every event, every experience we had. And she was, for most people in my community, a first point of contact for everyone that came into our world. Her smile lit up a room, and her genuine love for people was felt by everyone that crossed her path. Chris and Deb and Rob and I worked together. We played together. We traveled together. We cried together. We laughed together for almost 20 years. And we walked through it all. Life and loss and joy and happiness and peace. And we raised our kids and families and heartache and disease. And in 2022, Robin left the business and retired so that she could focus more on herself and her health, because she started having some greater challenges. And for those of you that might be listening to this and don't know the whole story around Robin, or maybe you don't even know Robin, she was diagnosed with breast cancer almost 9 years ago that was stage 4, metastasized to the bone with tumors throughout her body, and really a not positive reality from the medical world. However, with that diagnosis, Robin did what she does, and that is that she showed up for her healing, and she showed up in the way that she shows up for her family and her friends and for this community. And so if you were around at that time, you probably will remember that I put a message out and said, hey, we need to get some love and some light and some healing into this body. And we believe in prayer and intention and energy and blessings and love. And so we kind of assigned different body parts and different systems to all the people in the community. And so if you were around, you probably remember that. And we asked all of you to help, to pray, to visualize, to do energy work, to send love, to send light, to bring healing. And so many of you in this community, so many of you supported her healing. She was so grateful for every single one of you. You showed up for her week after week. You prayed and visualized, and you sent that light when she needed it most. And you may not even realize how much of a difference that made, because it literally within 5 months of her diagnosis, she was in remission. 5 months. And she was well enough to be able to travel to Cancun on a trip that we already had planned, which gave her so much happiness and excitement, and it gave her something to look towards. 6 months after that, we went to Thailand, which was the trip of a lifetime, and she always said it was the best trip of her life. And she was so grateful to have made it there, and we had so many cool experiences in that space. Robin was a warrior, and her giggle was magical. In some of the quiet times over this past several days where she wasn't able to physically giggle any longer, I could hear it, and it just echoed in my mind over and over. Her smile was one of the best that I've ever seen, and she lit up a room. Every room she walked in, she lit it up. Robin took her last physical breath at 2:22 on 7/29. And if you know me, you know that that is not a coincidence. Not for 1 second. Angel numbers have always been something that's been so important to us, and especially to all of you, to the community. And 222, what does it mean? So 222 is one of the cards that's in my deck, and it says trust, faith, and letting go of worry. It also reminds you to trust in divine timing, and it reminds us to have that faith and that everything is going to be okay, and to trust your intuition. And I know that that message was Robin's last gift to us as she walked out the door and headed to the light. Her family was surrounding her as she left this planet, and that room was filled with so much love and so much light. Her angels were there to greet her. Family members and friends from the past surrounded her, and even some of our past students that were so close to her were there when she transitioned that body. As a medium, I was blessed to get to see that. And I have no doubt that as she's done her life review and she's been able to feel all the love that she put out, that she got back from all of you, I know that all of you were held in her heart closely, and she was and is so very much loved. Um, to her beautiful family and those that are so connected and close to her, you loved her so completely, and you cared for her with such devotion through all of this. And we send you so much love. You literally were her reasons for being here. And this community is here to love you and support you as well. There's going to be a celebration of life for Robin on 8/8 here locally in Arizona. But she has a very large family, and so they have asked for the celebration of life to be private for family and close friends. They will be offering that service via Zoom as well. So if you are interested in being able to attend via Zoom, if you send me an email, and it's in the post that's right below this video, send me an email and I will send you the Zoom information once we have that link. We don't have it yet. I don't think anybody, there's a person that Robin hasn't met that wasn't a friend or that she didn't consider a friend, which is why we will also be having a open house celebration party for Robin at the Healing Center on August 23rd at 11:11 a.m. So if you are local or if you want to fly in, you're welcome to. At 11:11 a.m. on August 23rd at the Healing Center, we will be having a celebration. So bring your memories, bring your stories, bring some extra love, and bring something to some kind of food dish to share with everybody if you feel guided. And we will do something special to honor her. We'll have a couple of activities as well that we can connect with. So come and we can just celebrate Rob. And if you are out of the state or out of the country and you want to join, we will also have a link that'll also be in that message, so you can read that message right below this video. Last night, actually it was the night before, I was also inspired to create a scholarship fund for Robin. So many of you over the years have asked how you can help and how you can support, and through our nonprofit foundation we have been able to help and support Robin on her journey, which has been a real blessing. And now we would like to turn that into a scholarship fund in her name. And so we are going to, starting today, open up and extend a scholarship program called Rockin' Robin. And there is a link that you can go to if you'd like to make a donation. And certainly the family does not need any more flowers, and it is with their love and support that we have chosen to create this scholarship for her, to help others that want to start their journey in this realm, just like Robin did. Robin taught us all what it looks like to live with grace and ease. Her journey didn't have a lot of ease these last several years. It certainly wasn't easy, but she certainly had grace. Actually, those are some of the last words that she said to me. She said, "I just want grace and ease, son. Grace and ease." So the last 9 years certainly have been a long journey for her family, for her friends, for all those that love her. And, you know, she found a way to stay in that grace as she walked from this earth back to the light that she came from. And it was a beautiful journey to witness. Robin left this world exactly the way that she lived it, lighting up the room, every room that she was in, touching the nurses and the doctors in the hospital and the hospice nurses, I mean, everyone. And I'm grateful that I got to have her in my life for 20 plus years and see that light, because it's been a beautiful light to witness. And I want to remind you, friends, that she's not gone. Love never ends. She's not gone. Rob is with us. She's in spirit, but she is with us. And knowing her, I have no doubt that she will pop in and show you little signs. And one of the signs that we know for sure that she's going to be showing is that 222. And so look for it, friends. And when you do, say hi to Rob, okay? That's a message that I shared in the post right here below. But I wanted to be able to share it from my heart. And thank all of you for being there and for loving her so much. And I would love for you to share your memories of Rob in the comments, because her family and friends can see those and can read them. Maybe it's a funny story, maybe it's a silly story, maybe it's just the love that you felt from her. But I would love to invite you to share those memories that you have of Robin here in the comments. Her energy, her love, her light, her legacy, they live on. And there's no doubt. We've already received communication from her. She's already showing up and giving us all kinds of signs. And she was one of my dearest friends, soul sister. Her daughter said twin flame. I don't know. All of the above. And she's just in a different form. So I thank you all for your love and your attention. Again, if you want information about the service to watch online, then certainly that link will be in there. If you want to donate to her scholarship fund, we would greatly appreciate that, and we will spread her light in other amazing ways. Thank you, friends. I love you all. Let's see if I can get this off now. I don't know if I can. We'll see. Let's see. I haven't done one for so long. There we go.